Shalom, back with part 2. They shall be cut down like the grass. All right. And I have another precept to you. We'll get to it eventually, but I'll take you to about that. All right. A little dark saying there. All right. In Ezekiel when we get to that. All right. Anyway, let's continue here, verse 11. But the meek, you see, the meek shall inherit the earth. Right? I shouldn't have to explain that to you. Again, who's the poor? Who's the meek? Who's the Lord's people? You Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans that make up the 12 tribes of Israel. To the Israelites that are scattered abroad, James 1:1. We scattered into all nations. Now, the biggest exodus will come out of here, out of America. Because the majority of the Israelites are here, both of the northern and southern kingdom. All right? So, but the meek shall inherit the earth and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. Yeah, because the earth is going to be at peace. Because the Israelites, starting with Yahushua, the Mashiach, going to be in rulership. Remember that, starting with the elect, the Israelites are co-heirs to the kingdom with Yahushua. All right? Romans 8:17. Okay? See? Let's read the NLT. The lowly will possess the land and will live in peace and prosperity. You see that? Got that? All right. Let's jump to verse 12 here. The wicked plotteth against the just and garnish his teeth, and garnished upon him with his teeth. See, the wicked plot against the godly, right? Against who? The Israelites, all right? They snarl at them in defiance. Matter of fact, that they plot. You can go to Psalms 83, right? Give me a minute. Psalms 83. I'll start at 2. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult meaning an uproar, noise, all right? And they that hate thee have lifted up the head, talking about their pride, Esau's pride, the white man's pride, okay? Their pride have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, all right? And that's where they come from, all right? They're cave dwellers. All right. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. See that? They have taken crafty counsel. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation. Who? Us, the Negro, Latino, Native Americans. All right? And that the name Israel shall be no more in remembrance. They have consulted together, so, see, with one consent, they are confederate against thee, which means is they have an alliance, an agreement. Esau, Edom, and the other 16 heathen nations to keep us from coming back into power. But they can't stop the Lord from coming back. They can't stop the Lord from destroying America, Babylon the Great, the Middle East, certain parts in Europe. Okay? They can't stop the elect of Israelites going up into the chariots, receiving the new body. They can't stop anything. Okay? They cannot stop, change, or alter prophecy. All right? They're nobody. They're not gods. They're men. All right? And then he gives you the hit list. And you see it starts with the tabernacles of Edom. All right? Give me a minute. This is Psalms 10. All right? And we'll pick it up at verse 2. The wicked in his pride does persecute the poor. See that? See, I told you. All throughout the scriptures, people, you read about this. All right? So the Lord knows. The Lord is making inquisition on behalf of the Israelites. All right? Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. All right? For the wicked boasted of his heart's desire, again his pride, and blessed the covetousness whom the Lord Yahweh abhorreth, that the Lord hates. All right? The Lord has indignation forever, right? That's righteous anger forever with the wicked, right? He's angry with the wicked every day. The wicked through his pride of his countenance will not seek after the Most High, and is not at all in his thoughts. His ways are always grievous, thy judgments are far above, out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. He saith in his heart in Hebrew is lob, which means mind, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. These are his thoughts. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages, right, in your hoods. In the secret places does he murder the innocent. His eyes are privately set against the poor. See, against you Negro, Latino, Native American. He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den, all right, to catch the poor, to catch you Negro, Latinos, Native Americans. He does catch the poor, and he draweth them into his net, okay, because he has a whole bunch of snares that he's laid out, all right, it's a minefield of snares out here. See, you understand, people? I believe you people get the point, all right? Give me a minute. Verse 13, the Lord shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming. See, his day of judgment is coming, all right? And you can read that right there in the NLT. But the Lord just laughs, and he sees that their day of judgment is coming. And the Lord is going to have them what? In derision. As you read in Psalms, the 2nd chapter, the 4th verse, all right, that the Lord will laugh and have them in derision, all right, you know, as a mockery. That's what derision means. All right, let's read 14. The wicked have drawn out the sword, okay, and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and the needy, all right, and to slay such as be upright in conversation. In other words, for example, the ministry, all right, starting with our elders on down, all right, that make these epistles, these videos, and go out there and street teach, all right, and what are we teaching? The scriptures, all right, as I'm doing right now, right, at this moment. I'm just reading the scriptures here, all right, and we have to break down the prophecies and the dark sayings for you, but we are all singing the same song here, all right? So, anyway, right, the wicked have drawn out the sword. What does it say in Revelations, 12 and 12, all right? For the devil shall come down upon you with great wrath, knowing that he hath but a short time. That devil is not talking about somebody in a red suit. It's talking about man, about Esau. He plays the part of the devil here on the earth. Okay? And Satan just simply means adversary. He's the adversary of the Lord. The Lord made him to be that, to be opposed to him, just as he did the spiritual entity Satan. You understand? All right, we'll end this here. We'll be right back with part 3. Shalom.